Hey everyone, me again. Again, sorry about the noise. I had to satiate the dish beast again and satiate the laundry beast, so they are both snoring quite loudly. Anyway, so I promised I would post a video about homecomings and the part in a deployment or in a long-distance relationship situation where you finally get to see the person again. So it's about 11:46 and I'm going to do that because, as you guys know, my husband is coming home from deployment very soon, so it's been something that's been kind of on my mind lately, so I figured I'd put it on the internet and see if anyone can relate. And these are just a few things that I've really noticed over the course of the last few days that I needed to keep reminding myself of, or, that I felt like other people should know about seeing your loved one again after a very long distance separation. In this case, my separation has been 6 months, and a lot can happen in 6 months, which brings me to my first point. You have to remember that when you see the other person again, as tempted as you're going to be to do everything all at once, like you're going to want to see family, you're going to want to see friends, oh, we got to do this, we got to see this person and that person and go to dinner, blah, 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 blah. Hold up. Because as soon as they come home, especially in deployment situations, you're talking 17, 18, 19-hour flights. I mean, these guys are jet-lagged as hell, they've been on a plane for what feels like forever, and they are very happy to see you, don't forget that. But what they're probably going to want is a shower and their own bed. So, let them reintegrate at their own pace. Don't try to rush them into anything because it's not going to work. It's just going to create friction right from the get-go. So just remember to kind of go with the flow a little bit. A good rule of thumb is that, I actually just learned this today, but a good rule of thumb is that for every hour time difference there is, that's how many days it's going to take for them to get readjusted completely. So, say it's a 7-hour time difference, you're going to have to wait a week before they're going to be completely adjusted back to the U.S. sleep schedule and, back to normal. There's a reason they get that R&R. It's rest and relaxation, not see family and freak out. So, that's one thing you definitely need to remember. Another thing is that things are going to change a little bit. It's not just going to be all happy, hunky-dory, sunshine and unicorns when they get back. You're going to have to, especially for me, my husband got to live in this apartment for maybe a week and a half before he deployed, so my sister and I have kind of staked our various territories around the apartment. Justin hasn't gotten a chance to do that yet, so you kind of have to let them stake their claim to some stuff and, give them their own space to kind of get to know, relearn the world around them, basically, because a lot of things have changed in the last 6 months. Whole shopping complexes can be built in 6 months. So try, they're already going to be pretty overwhelmed with how much that has changed in the last month, so just try and be as supportive as you can. Be there for them when they want to explore with them, have fun, make a date out of it, but don't push them into anything they don't want to do. Most of the time, the first day or so, they're going to want to sleep a lot, and that's going to be irritating because you'll have missed them so much, and all you'll want to do is wrap your arms around them and be awake and together forever. But you just have to keep in mind that there's going to be time for that. And for right now, especially in deployment situations specifically, they're going to need some sleep because they're jet lagged, they're tired, they're, whatever. Another thing to kind of keep in mind is to try to do as many things as far in advance as you can. So, any cleaning that you have to get it done now. Any, skincare stuff, anything you want to do with your face or your body, get it done beforehand. That way, you're not like me and doing dishes and laundry at 11:50 at night. So, yeah, try and get all that done and out of the way. It'll leave you a lot less worried about what you have to do. And let me see if there's anything that I'm forgetting. Oh, military people, military spouses, family members, and whatnot. Remember your decorum. You have to keep in mind that yes, you're going to be very happy to see your spouse or your whatever, but you have to remember that while they're in uniform, there are certain things that they can and cannot do. They are allowed to embrace you and give you a kiss when you're coming home for a deployment or leaving for one. So that is allowed, but remember, there are still rules. They're not allowed to hold hands with you while they're in uniform. So just kind of keep that in mind. It's going to make things a lot less awkward. And that stuff's already programmed into their brains. So they're going to kind of take the lead on that. But just, remember the things that, in military culture you're supposed to do and you're not supposed to do, and you're going to be a lot better for it. Try to learn as much information about their arriving flight as you can, even though the military doesn't let you know really until the last minute. Try and figure it out and get there early. Get to the airport early, because you are not going to want to be there and your significant other has already been waiting there for an hour. So my rule of thumb is to show up, at least an hour before their flight is set to land. Worst case scenario, it gets delayed. Best case scenario, you're still an hour early, so you still got time to find the gate and get settled. And above all of this, the best piece of advice that I can give is to enjoy the moment. Take this opportunity, even the night before they come home, enjoy the excitement and look forward to it. It's okay to look forward to it. Sure, you've got all these things that are going to happen. Family needs to get seen. You need to talk about insurance and blah and taxes and all this stuff that you never got a chance to really think about while they were deployed, and there's going to be a lot to do. But relax. Trust in the fact that, I need to take my own advice on this, trust in the fact that whatever needs to get done will get done in due time. For right now, the day that he comes home or she comes home, just enjoy it. Enjoy it for all it's worth. Don't overthink it. Just kind of go with the flow and let yourself be excited. Let yourself be happy. Let yourself enjoy that other person without having to worry about what you need to get done, because it's going to get done. So for right now, just, enjoy having each other and snuggle up in bed and watch some movies. Let them sleep if they want to, and everything will just go a lot more smoothly. It'll all happen. You just gotta, trust in that. And I know I need to take that advice. So now it's your turn, YouTube. Do you have any advice to offer people whose spouses or significant others are coming home from a long-term, long-distance relationship like a deployment? What kind of advice would that be? What kind of things would you do? Are there any particular quips or qualms that your particular significant other has that have you cleaning late at night? Don't forget to leave a comment or a video response in the boxes below. I will read and watch all of them. In the meantime, I am going to go panic a little more and make sure that everything is absolutely the way I want it to be. So, and try to enjoy the excitement I'm feeling right now. Stay tuned, because my next video will probably have my husband in it. I'm going to be on hiatus for a little while to just enjoy my time with my husband and for us to kind of reconnect and spend time together. So forgive me for my absence. I will see you all very soon. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And to all those people going through a deployment, stay strong. Remember, you keep them fighting. I'll see you later, guys.